Hello and welcome back to the Bevo's Techpack with me, Tryonus. And yes, a big difference to the channel. You can actually see what I look like. Everyone who's subscribed now will be probably running in fear and unsubscribing. So, welcome to a new addition to my channel. I don't know if I'm keeping it. I'll have to see what reactions are basically, because I can understand why people don't use webcams for these games, because normally they are more for reaction cams, and obviously doing Minecraft there's not really that much going on unless you're fighting a wither or a boss or something that you haven't seen before. So you'll have to let me know what you think to the situation. But yes, here is me. So beard and all. I could have actually done with the shave today for doing this, but hey, what, not to worry. I don't know if the camera is that good. I'm hoping it's decent. It was only cheap. It only cost me about £9 from Amazon. So, you know, here we go. So yeah, right, so there's been some changes to the actual thing, because obviously with those last 3 episodes I actually had a bit of a breathing room, if you'd like, between episodes. So I've been able to do quite a lot of work. So as you can see, my armor is shimmering, and that's because I've actually added protection for enchantments on. Let's see, get my words right, it will help. Protection for enchantments on all of them. It did cost me quite a bit of XP, and I need to replace a lot of XP at Darcy's hotel. But some of the other changes are kind of cool. Oh, let me just see if I can actually fly for a second. I think Kangaroo is building this blood tree. It looks absolutely awesome, and I'm really quite tempted to set up a blood altar up on top of this thing, but I don't know if that's what he's got planned or not. You'll have to watch his channel for that. So if we come over here, you'll see Kangaroo's other spawn building is almost up and ready, and I think he has actually gone already into space, but he's set up the Galactic Craft base here that we've got. So it's looking absolutely awesome. It looks like someone's left him a chest of quartz. Yes, because he said he's going to be building a main base space station, a bit like the spawn house, but he's doing that up in space, and he wants quartz, marble, and what else was it? Something else. So it looks like someone, I think it was Killer Bad, who's actually gifted him a load of quartz for his base. So that's kind of cool. So really do check out his channel for that, especially those that are interested in Galactic Craft. I will be doing it. I just may not be as quick on the uptake as some of the others. So just, you know, if you want to do that. I know like I said, Killer Bad has been helping him a lot on this thing, because I know he set up this tank and he's got some fuel. Yeah, the aircraft tank and all sorts. So it's been, because what the plan is, I'm hoping I'm not spoiling too much, is that Kangaroo is going to be building a main storage, well, a main central hub space station, and everyone else is going to build around it. A bit like what you do in a spawn town, but instead of everyone having their own separate dimensions, they're all going to be doing in one dimension instead of, so that will hopefully hopefully will actually put less strain on the server, so we've just got the one dimension rather than multiple space dimensions. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? So right, anyway, flying over here, oh, there's Scoop, he's been on and off. Over here we have this new building coming up, over here near 8-Bits Evolution's house. This is Killer Bad's refinery. I think, what's he doing? Free spruce to help with the build, Eddie. Looks like Eddie Magpie's been on. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I owe a very, very big thank you to Eddie Magpie, because he's been helping me a lot with the newly constructed power plant that you can see in the background there, and I'll show you what he's been doing for me. So it looks like Killer Bad's been working hard on his new refinery. I think basically one tank is going to have oil, and he's going to have some sort of refinery in the middle. I don't know which refinery he's going to be using at the moment. I don't know if he's decided yet. and then the other one's going to have fuel in it as well, and then that's going to get teleported over to the science building. So as you can see, my build is very nearly complete. I don't know if I should actually add any detail work on it. I may need to get rid of the torches because they don't suit it. I may put some like industrial inverted lighting on it or something on those sorts of lines. Maybe some of these cage lightings might look cool on it, actually, thinking about it. Well, unfortunately, no recipe is coming up. That's a shame. No, none of them are actually working. So yeah, I might need to come up with something on those sorts of lines to get rid of the torches. But considering power plants are big, dirty, ugly buildings anyway, maybe this should just stay as is. Hey, Ivy. Oh yeah, I've put on top the smokers that I said. I did think about moving them across one so it was on the edge. I don't know if that looks good, because it looks alright down at the bottom, but if you're flying it doesn't look quite as effective. I don't know, and there's a few in the centre as well. And it appears that the more that you have, the less smoke that they seem to have, because when I put one in, it went fairly high, but now I've got multiple, it seems to have dropped, so I don't know if that's something to do with like an anti-particle sort of thing, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, inside, now you may notice these doors. These are factory doors from, well, let me just get it back up. No, not food. Why am I thinking about food? Doors. These are these factory doors here from Malice Doors, and they are very cool. 4 gold, 2 iron for each, so not too bad at all. And that down there is a play sensor. If I hover over it, you'll be able to see it. So I'm just going to walk towards it and look at that. That is a really awesome effect, and the sound as well. Yeah, I like that a lot. So you walk in and straight away you're confronted with this. Now at the moment I've only got the one reactor up and running, so this is why it's kind of like this. But in future I will get rid of these 3 wires because they won't be needed, and the dimensional transceiver. But that one is facing, the elite energy cube is facing into that one, and then that one is facing down, and that one is also facing this way as well. So you can actually see the bar there for which way it's facing. So basically them 3 off going into that one and then heading down. Not to mention it's got its own power supply from the reactor itself. So because in the future I'll get, like I say, I'll get rid of these 3 wires, and the other reactor will have 2 more energy cubes here. This one facing down into another dimensional transceiver, which I got the idea from White Tiger and Kangaroo, but this is what I need to thank Eddie for, because he has actually made them for me, and he is making one for everyone to use so they can get hooked up to the power plant. So that is what I've got to owe him for, because for me to get these, it would have mean me going into Ender.io, which meant going into another technology mod. I do want to get into Ender.io, but I wanted to do it a bit further, considering I've already done mechanism and I've already done thermal expansion now. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to move away from technology and try one of the magic mods. I haven't quite decided which one yet, so we will have to come back to another episode on that. But anyway, through here, as you can see, this is still not working. Oh yes, these are carpenter garage doors. I didn't actually know about these until Lady Ivica, or Ivy as she likes to be known, actually showed me around her place, and I love these. And I put factory blocks on them to give them this effect, and I think it works out fairly nice, and they just open up. If they do explode, the reactors, they probably won't cause as much protection, but then again I don't think this place would last, because even though it's made out of concrete, it's very flimsy stuff. I mean, look at that, how easy it is to break. So I've still got a lot of work to do in here, but I'm thinking about altering this. Instead of having a normal big reactor in there, like I have in that one, I'm thinking about actually having one of those turbine reactors in here instead. Never built one, never done anything with that stage of it, because normally that sort of power is normally sufficient for me alone on a single player world. But obviously this is a server, so we've got more than one people wanting to make use of it, and anyone can come and make use of these power. Because we've got absolutely plenty, and they can be used for any sort of power source that you can have, as long as you've got some sort of universal cable or the conduits from Ender.io, you can use it. It's easy enough. So through here we have the fully functional reactor itself. This floor is asphalt. It's made by concrete and the chisel mod. So this actually has this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, because it does give you a bit of a speed boost running around here rather than just being on normal grass. But I like this black effect. I think it looks kind of cool, so might need to find something else so that I don't know. So I've got this set up. It is full of the gelled cryothium, if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's not turned on at the moment because actually I can turn it on. That's kind of cool. I can show you. But I've got the yellorium ignits being fed directly into the access port, and the waste is being brought directly out, and we're getting the cyanite. Is that cyanite? Is that how you pronounce it? I think so. But yeah, that's being pulled directly out and going into that chest, and I need that for the other turbines and things. If I press users, you'll be able to see that turbine housing, turbine reactor shafts, turbine blades, all requires this cyanite stuff. You can also make these cool big blocks with it as well, so might come in handy, I don't know. So if anyone on the server has got any of these spare and they don't want to use them, please feel free to drop them off at either the storage or bring them in here if they've already been cooked into the ignits, and that would be awesome. So anyway, let's turn this bad boy on, activating reactor, and it's quite decent the amount of power. I'm actually very pleased with it. Was hoping for a bit more, I must admit, but I am very happy with how this has turned out. As you can see, 8,400 over almost 8,430 flux per tick, so that is more than enough power for people to tap into at the moment, to my mind. Heat, as you can see, depleted fuel is 0.5. Heat and everything is really low, a lot lower than I like. Probably could have been a bit lower, but I'm happy enough with it. I really am. And it looks like one of the, and all the power is being brought out of this side through there. Like I say, it's getting put directly into these energy cubes. It looks like that one was actually fairly low, but obviously I can't keep this on all the time. It's just going to waste fuel and not going to be good for anyone at all. So yeah, that's the first reactor up, and like I say, once you get your dimensional transceiver either off myself, because Eddie might deliver them to me and then I will send them off, then I will give them to people. I've already delivered one to Kangaroo. I don't know if he's picked it up yet, so let me just fly over to Kangaroo's place. It's been a while since I've been over at Kangaroo's. I don't know how much progress he's made, because he's already got his own little, his tiny big reactor, his little baby here, but it's good enough for what he needs, and that's the main thing. And I know he said that took him long enough to build. So let's just go down, because here we are. Yeah, inside chest, a dimensional transceiver. May not have spelt things right. Set up to get power from the power plant. Power is free, but yellorium ignits donations are welcome. Thank you. And there's his transceiver in there, so he can use that for either his base, the science base, his mob spawn. Obviously Kangaroo needs at least 2 to 3 of these things, so we'll find out what he is. Hi, try you there. Where's I'm here. Yeah, so I don't know what Scoop's after. I am. So, heading over to Mountain Dew's place at the moment, but I may need to find out what Scoop's up after. Good, thank you. Weird, but never mind. He's a weird bloke. Yeah. So I don't know what progress Mountain Dew and her daughter Fluffy Pum is making, but they're making good progress. Found out where Eddie is, and Eddie, he always amazes me, Eddie, he really does. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? Because I know you guys haven't seen that, because he unfortunately doesn't record at the moment. He's going to be doing bits and pieces, but not a great deal. I really wish he would start recording more. And there's the man himself, looking to be AFK. Yep. I think I woke him up, I'm not sure. No, I think he's AFK. Yeah. See what he says. Because I actually played a prank on him while we were here earlier. Well, yesterday actually. Is he going to say anything? Nope. He's probably having a long typing session, but we'll just have a quick look around his base while he's doing this. I think he's watching Mountain Dew's Sky Factory. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, he's got himself a capacitor. Things always change very, very quickly down here. Oh. Oh, wow, look at this. Protection and last stand. Sweet. Okay, now this thing is really hard to actually make. It needs a mix of Ender IO, C and F are controls. Okay. I would need to probably take my wings off. I don't know. C and F. But then again, you might have changed his controls. You got to try it. Is it working or is it? Yeah. Tell you what, you hold my wings. Oops, I can't spell. No, I can't. Don't know. Might need to be something in my control settings. Dark steel armor. Just bear with me 1 second, folks. I will get back to you in a second. Gravity suit. H and F. That might be it, maybe. Let's go to... No, can't use P. X and Z, maybe. No, can't use them because they have my map controls. Can't get them to work at the moment, but I'll have a go later, Eddie, I will. Find my keys. There we are. Cost me 6 hours to make one. Wow. Oh. Nice. Anyway, let's have a look around Eddie's base, see what he's been up to. So this is his power supply. I love his power supply. I think it's really quite cool. He's got a Ender farm. No, sorry, not an Ender farm. A normal planter harvester mechanism, and it's just basically catering charcoal, which is going into this steam boiler, and he's made this into his steam dynamos, and is going into this transfer node and into these capacitor banks to power all his machinery. And it looks like he's saying it's going to be changing again. All his resources and everything that he has. You know, I always see Eddie as a builder, not as a technical guy. I don't know why. But it's absolutely awesome what he does. 2 high maintenance So we're going to build a height wind farm. Why not? Why not connect to the power plant? So yeah, in here now. Yeah, he's got himself a ender farm through here, or somewhere around here. Looks like things have altered and changed. Oh well, I would train. Yeah, so this is Eddie's base at the moment. I know he's making a new house. Oh yeah, this is how I actually pranked him. I actually put some of these smokestacks inside his house and he thought his house was on fire or something. Rather amusing, I wish I was there. But this is how he's getting his power at the moment, using these tree farms. So could probably do something like this at spawn actually, but I'm not really that desperate for wood at the moment. Not something I use. Oh, this is a new addition. This looks cool. Ah, this must be his new wind farm. Auto disenchanter. Cool. Can't spell at all today, so. But his main house will be up here. He's only got into the planning stages, so not much to show up there. But yeah, that looks cool. I like that. That's a decent design. See, this is how I see Eddie working all the time. Not using machines, doing this. But he's absolutely awesome at using machines. Oh well, let's. I haven't really got much time left, so let's go and visit Lady, shall we? Going to visit Lady. So let me just TP back to spawn, because unfortunately I don't have a waypoint to. Oh no. So I just need to quickly fly over here. May probably cut this bit out, and I'll see you over there. Depends how quickly it is. So yeah, there she is. Can see her house now. And it's coming along really nicely. Something always seems to change every time I come here. Because I saw this last time I came here, but this is a new building. Whoa. They're cool. I like them. Are these those malice doors again? Yes, the malice doors. Oops, picked up a carpenter block. And she's got herself a wine cellar. Cool. Darcy's got competition. Oop, a little bit on the laggy side, but it's not too bad. And she's got herself a proper cow farm, from the sounds of things. There's Lady. Oh, she's got pink armor. Hello everyone. Again, I can't spell. I wonder how you get into her cows. Oh well. We'll have a look down inside her little base. She's got a low voltage solar array there. She's obviously got some machines inside. Welcome to her house. Just going to quickly run through this because time's getting on a tiny bit. And that's a pantry. And we need to go upstairs. I like her sofas and everything that she does in this coffee table. Absolutely awesome. Really, really cool. And then upstairs a spare bedroom and another little glass table using quite clear glass. Very cool, very cool. Yo. Yep. Yeah, indeed. And then a bedroom. This is where I got the carpenter idea, garage doors for the solar plant, the power plant. So yeah, okay, so a little bit of a catch-up video for you today, but that's because I've done quite a lot, and obviously people have been busy, those that don't record and whatnot. So yeah, maybe I might visit Scoop's area and maybe have a look at Kilobad's area as well, because we've never been there. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode. Again, I do apologise for the catch-up, but sometimes these things need to be done, and I hope that you like actually seeing my face. Like I said, probably everyone's going to be hitting dislike and unsubscribing, but that's them rules. And if you want to see more of the webcam, do let me know. And that's basically it. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.